here, coming at you from the Trux Customz garage. Just wanted to take a couple minutes to chat with you guys. I know I hadn't posted a video in a while. I got called out by someone in the community in one of the comments on one of my videos, so not going to say any names who that might have been, but let's just call him Southern Fried. So I just wanted to show you guys, I want to make a quick video. I am working on something, and I'll show you what I'm working on in a little while. We have a club build going on, so I have not posted any videos. I have recorded some videos, and I've actually talked to at least one other person in the community and shown them some pictures and bounced some ideas off of them. So I have been involved with the community, talking to some different people. But I want to show you some things I picked up. You guys probably saw, if you watched my 3 questions videos from the Whitewater Classic about a month and a half ago that I put up. You guys probably saw my Cranky shirt that I was able to pick up from Dr. Cranky, which is awesome. It's my first opportunity I got to do that. So I want to pick up some more, get Igor. I was able to pick up one of these spray booths, so I'm also going to be doing a tutorial with this. I got the one without the lights in it, the LED lights, but I've picked up some strip LED lights, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to install some LED strip lights in it. So look for that. That'll be coming out here the next few weeks. Maybe, I hope in the next week or two I'll get that out. I am you guys might not know, but a couple people do. I am a single dad of 3. I've got a 7-year-old boy, soon to be 15-year-old girl, and a 16-year-old boy. And they are a handful, pretty much, to raise by yourself. They are actually with their mom. Right now they've been down there for a little over a week. I guess it's almost 2 weeks now. They got out of school the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And she doesn't live here in the same area, so they're spending some time with her, so that allows me to get caught up on some things that I hadn't been able to get caught up on. I have not been putting as much time into model building right now, even though they're gone, as I want to, but I've been able to get other things caught up around the house, and for anybody who's a single parent, you kind of have an idea of what that is. I wanted to give a shout out. Oh, I forgot. This is something else I picked up. This, my homie hooked me up with this. I've had this for a few months. Hadn't had an opportunity to show it off. Thank you, CT. I have sent it to him and said thank you. Let me get my hair fixed, guys. Appreciate that. So CT, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm sure when winter rolls around, that's going to come in real handy. Someone else in the community sent me these also, these distributors. So the orange one I already have something planned for it. The white one, they sent me that one and then sent me another orange one because I have a specific build. I'm not going to say who did it. You guys might know if you've seen the distributors. He gives them out to a lot of people, but you know, I know there's been a lot of smack talk in the last few months, or you know, about different people giving out stuff. Why didn't you give it to me? Blah 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 blah. Bunch of yahoos. I just have one question for all those people who are asking for free stuff. What have you given away? Normally I find that people who are givers usually get stuff given back to them, whether it's the person they gave it to or someone else. Usually I've given some stuff away. I've given a lot of stuff away to a lot of different people. I've sent them a couple different things, and then usually other people send me stuff. So it's not like I'm getting stuff back from the same people, but you know, it's a pay it forward type thing. I haven't bought a lot of kits. Me and Colonel Reb has talked about that a little bit. He's like, hey man, you're going to all these shows and you ain't buying anything. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm not spending any money on kits. I've been really kind of the last couple months, I've kind of been trying to hone my skills a little bit and just picking up some snap-tight kits and working on them. So I figure if I don't have to worry about the engine and stuff and the curb size and some things like that, I have picked up some wheels. I picked these up at a show not too long ago. I got these at the same. These are for some of the old 80s style lowriders and trucks and stuff like that I want to do. They're a little bit smaller, like 14-inch scale wheels. I also picked these up at a show, the IPMS show in Anniston. And then these as well. And then one more set here. And these are a little bit bigger, probably 19-ish or so. I haven't put the calipers on them or anything. Speaking of which, if you guys have a Harbor Freight close, I was able to go down there last week or so. They've been running these calipers, some different 6-inch calipers for like $9.99. And to me, I found that they work out pretty good for, you know, they're digital, so they work out pretty good for scale. You don't have to spend a ton of money getting you a set of calipers for measuring, and you know, it's a lot better than a ruler or guessing or anything else. I will, let me send a shout out to my Lady Gators, the softball team who just won the national championship last night, second in a row. To all you meat chicken fans, I apologize, but we all know that the Big Ten can't hang with the SEC in football, softball, baseball, basketball, pretty much everything. Now I know Ohio State, they won the football national championship. Well, yeah, got to throw a dog bone every once in a while. What's it been, like 9 years since anybody outside of the SEC has won it? So the kit that I'm working on is this one here for the club build. I am not building the police version. I am building it in a different style. And again, I am working on it. I am shooting some videos working on it. And I just have not uploaded those. And the reason I have not uploaded those is because someone in our club does watch my YouTube videos. He just kind of stays back out of it. He's not in the limelight. You guys wouldn't know who he is. He just sits back. He doesn't post on Facebook. He doesn't go to the scale model forums or anything. But he's a real good friend of mine. I've known him for close to 20 years now. Probably one of my better friends, one of my best friends, and I really appreciate his friendship. I mentioned Colonel Reb a few minutes ago, and I was talking to him on the phone Sunday, I think it was. It's Thursday night. And we got to talking about the Challenger that I just completed, and I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on the story of the Challenger. And I'll put a link down here in the bottom so you guys can go back and look at some of the videos. You don't have to go too far. But the Challenger, as you guys know, I painted the purple. I think it's plum crazy, purplicious, whatever you want to call it. It's the purple with the white accents. The Challenger is a curbside. I did pick it up at Hobby Lobby. I got it like a super great deal for like $4. Super cheap. Someone had started it and returned it, and it was in pretty bad condition, at least as far as paint goes. I just stripped it down. But it is a 2010, and the story behind that is the person I gave it to, I didn't never say on the videos when I was building it. It was my mom. My mom watches videos too, so that's one of the reasons why I never mentioned who it was. But my dad passed away in 2010, and it was a 2010 Challenger, so there's the correlation there. His favorite color was purple, so that's why I painted it the purple. Once I found it, I really locked into that pretty quick. You guys know I kind of went back and forth on the different color purples and everything. He had a Dodge, an 04 Dodge 3500, the turbo diesel dually truck, and my mom has a 300C with a Hemi in it, so that's kind of the Hemi correlation there. And then I had a custom personalized tag made for it, which says "Live to Give," which is it's the tag that my mom has on her car. So there was a lot of things that went into that there that is just it means a lot to me, means a lot to my mom, you know, it probably means a lot to my brothers. I have a couple brothers, one younger and one older and stuff, but it just meant a lot to me, putting a lot into it. It took me over a year to finish that car and get it to her and everything else, and to me it was worth it. She really liked it. I took it to her Memorial Day weekend when I went to Florida, and she really liked it. You know, it really hit home, I think. You know, she still has a little bit of a hard time with it, with the, you know, my dad being gone and everything. My dad was like my best friend, so at times I'm happy where he's at. You know, I feel like my dad went to heaven. Some of you guys might be religious, might not. Yeah, to me that doesn't matter. You know, we all have our own personal views and opinions and stuff. And mine are, I believe he went to heaven, you know, and you're free to believe what you want. I'm not going to knock on you or anything like that. You know, we can still be friends and everything else, whether we agree religiously or politically or anything like that. And I normally don't talk religion or politics, so that's pretty much it. I love my dad. My dad was my best friend, and you know, I wish he'd been there whenever I was going through my divorce about 2.5 years ago. But he wasn't, and I made it through. I got through it just fine, you know. So coming out on the other side, really modeling, got me back in to getting out of the funk that I was in. I was in a funk for about a year after my wife left. We were first separated. So modeling really this community, CT and Dr. Cranky and Fast Jimmy and just some of the guys that Colonel Reb, to be honest with you guys, he's one of the first ones. David Duncan, I met those guys early on and I locked into them, and we've become pretty good friends. You know, I seek them out at shows and try to hang out with them. Both David Duncan and Colonel Reb, they only live about an hour and a half from me or so at most, so we're not too far apart as far as miles or driving goes or anything like that. I am in the middle of moving my workbench and everything, the room that I build in now that I call the Trux Customz garage. I'm going to turn into a bedroom for my 7-year-old son. You got 2 boys in a 3-bedroom house. 16 and 7 don't go so well inside of a room, or in one room, so they fuss and fight about whose toys and this and that kind of stuff. So if you guys know anything about teenagers, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I think I've probably rambled on long enough. Just trying to figure out, did I get everything? I think I did. Anyway guys, I'll get some videos up probably the end of June, beginning of July of the expedition. I'm going to start building on some other things. I want to do the spray booth, the airbrush spray booth light conversion. If you hear the music in the background, I got my Serwin Vegas rocking. Pandora's a great thing. And if I say it's all about that bass, it's talking about music. It is not talking about what you set a model on. So I like me some bass, okay? So, alright guys, well this is James, aka Plays with Trucks. I'm just hanging out in the Trux Customz garage. I've probably taken up enough of your guys' time. God bless y'all. Peace.